What's up, boy? You nice?
I'm chilling, boy. This is what I was saying yesterday. No, nowadays our younger brothers call us Ntwana Yami. What the fuck?
I mean that in the most. I mean that in the most humble way, boy. You know what I'm saying? Special moment, boy. Full circle moment.
Full circle.
Yeah.
What a time.
Hey, boy. Like.
What a time.
Hey, boy. It's crazy, boy. What's with the energy with the youngins in Cape Town, bro? Like.
It's wild.
Boy, it's unbelievable at this rate, eh?
I told you, this generation is gonna cause havoc.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Welcome to Maak, bro.
Shout out. Thank you for having me.
Bro.
Again.
Bro, this is the second
different
time.
Setting.
We're gonna give it context now. So much growth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. We're
tuning live from St. George Mall, the heart of Cape Town, at the Exchange Building, LEMKUS. Eternally grateful. That's my family for Al.
It's our new home.
Our new home, the new base camp, boy.
Base camp,
welcome, boy.
Shout out. Thank you for having me, King.
Bro, it's beautiful, bro. How was your morning routine this morning, boy?
It was busy. I was trying to be on time for this.
I feel you.
And it turned out like I was 2 hours early. It's been a busy morning, but like I'm chilling now.
I feel you.
Yeah. First episode.
Bro.
Super honored.
Debut voice. Bro. What inspired the look today, bro? You wearing all black? Is that the mood this morning?
It's cold, bro. Today it's cold in Cape Town. It's raining, so like, let me put on my arc. Let me put on my arc and get shit done.
The Arterex level, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Hey, man. For me, it's a bit of an emotional one.
I know, I get you fully.
It's a bit of a special one having you here, because like you're one of the individuals who really like seen and witnessed like everything. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
And for us having this conversation right now, like at this magnitude, it's just like a timestamp of who we are and what we've been fighting for the longest of time. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Bro, let's start it off, bro. Like, vele, dog. How would you describe what's your contribution to humanity, boy? Let's begin there.
I do quite a number of things, but like above all, I'm a self-proclaimed tastemaker. Basically, so what they say, tastemaker is someone who's telling you guys what's cool and what's not.
Sure.
Where we going, where we coming from.
Sure.
Basically curating what's the next step for the city.
Have you always assumed that role? Is it something that happened automatically, or was it something that you just felt like, okay, sure, this is the role that I'm supposed to play? You know what I'm saying? Because a long time, like, you question yourself, okay, sure, like, I have so many inspirations, I have so many passions, like, how do I nail it down? Primarily, how did that like happen for you? And you're like, okay, sure, this is my role.
So like I said, I've done like quite a number of things. I've done modeling, I've done a bit of DJing.
For sure.
Right now I'm doing what takes up most of my time is obviously handling the creative direction and the design for the brand.
For sure.
So I figured out like quite a number of lighties look up to me. So I took it upon myself to say, you know what, like I'm gonna make it my responsibility to like guide and like provide light for those that like look up to me.
For sure.
I'm someone influenced, so I need to use that to better the youth, bro. I'd like to think so. So I think something that happened over time, like as I was growing, you are slowly but surely gaining impact. You have to try and use it as positive as you can.
Yeah. Primarily the story is so like, you know, all over the place, because it's like, there's a Johannesburg context, there's a Cape Town context.
There's not really much in Johannesburg.
No, for sure.
I left like when I was 11, so there's not really much, but there's obviously that side that really
foundational, that
inspires like a lot of
100%. So let's take it back, like before like Amachita moved out Bozi, like let's take it back to the northern suburbs in Kills River, where everything began. You know, at the time you were fascinated about like, you know, modeling, and you were sort of like familiarizing yourself with the brands that were like popping up and bubbling under in Cape Town at the time, which was primarily Art Club. Take me back to those days, boy. Like, how was the vibes back then? Because we used to do things very different to what the kids are used to now. They don't understand, like, coming from the northern suburbs. taking a train.
It's a struggle on its own before the struggle when you get to town.
Elaborate on that struggle, bro.
So I think for me, like my journey starts mostly with my cousin Cindy at the famous Insert Coins. We shared the room like for like a long time like in our life. So what inspires him inspires me. What inspires me inspires him as well. So I just feel like everything started there, like in our bedroom in Kels River. Me and him just inspiring each other. I think we're like first years in 2015. Yeah, we were like first day in CPUT. So that was like first time getting that much access to internet, being able to download like your crazy hypebeast documentaries like to your flash drive.
Sure.
So like from there, we started like getting like very fond of like street culture and just like everything around it. Then from there we're like, yo, bro, listen, surely from all this information we're taking in, surely we can put something out, bro, if ever we had to filter out what works for us.
100%.
So yeah, we started off like just doing, we've always like DJed mainly, but like that time we're doing visual DJ.
Sure.
And then we started like just doing a couple of designs. I'm sure we're doing designs on paint, bro, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was handling, actually Coins was handling most of the actual artwork, and then I'll probably just be directing, and then we'll just actually do it, since he's like very gadget fascinated. So he handled most of the design, while at least I just creative directing. Then we started printing out teas. Yeah, and then from there, that's how we get here, bro.
You're missing a lot of steps there. Let me give you.
Should I? I don't want to like go like.
I get
can
you.
take up the entire interview.
No, 100%.
But like that's where it starts, bro. And
for sure.
From there, we started like pursuing, chasing out our dream of modeling and DJ, playing at the famous. Was like a waiting room, your night show,
Evol,
hosting our own events as well. So from there, we're just like trying to build the brand, trying to really figure out who we are, what can we contribute to the scene, trying to like basically like find our identity, if I can say. Yeah, so over the years, that's what we've been like working on. And then on 2020, that's when we came back with a bang to say, you know what, listen, we're doing this for real.
For real. Like before you get to 2020, there was a turning point in 2016 where you were still like in the infancy of the modeling thing. But I think this is a keynote to like mention or highlight that's gonna link later into the conversation. In 2016, you did your first shoot with Nick, you guys were wearing Tiano, the new original. Shout out Maru, shout out Eben. Gang love for you guys.
True. Actually, that's 2017. My first photo shoot with Nick. Which was facilitated by Kyle Wicks. It was just me and him. I was just like the subject, and he was just like the photographer. Nothing conceptualized. Just like us at the quarry, just linked up. I had a couple of shots, and then we went to chill at this posy. That was just the first time, like just introducing each other. Like just trying to get to know each other, and then like the following year, then that's when he came back. That's when I did the feature with Cindy for Tiano
in Kels River.
Eish,
boy, by those famous forum houses.
I feel like we've always like left a mark wherever we lived, even in Mfuleni.
We're gonna get to that.
Thing. Yeah. Like, so I just feel like we always like leave a bit of like it's like Neil Armstrong landing on the moon. You know, you just gotta like put the flag, like 100%. The boys were here.
100%. Speaking of which, you mentioned that you left a mark. You leave a mark everywhere you go. You know, after Kels River, the boys gain some sort of independence and decide they're gonna move out of Posey.
That was not actually an independence call, bro. Like, it was, being honest. It was just like a situation where we were like it kind of like our life was changing. I didn't know what to expect because we'd been like living with our older brother. Things kind of went south with him, and then so we had to like move to the township with my other brother, and then so from there we stayed with him for like a couple of months, and then we're like, yo, you know what, bro, like we don't wanna like now still stay with you while you like have a family.
100%.
Let's try find our own feet, bro. And then that's when we gained independence.
There was 3 houses in Fuleni.
Yeah, we did 3 houses.
Talk to me before the main house is the House of Dreams. That's where we'll like the last stop. Talk to me about the first 2 stops.
The first stop it was crazy. It was a weirdest dark house. It was super dark, but like I think I like to think we had like some of our greatest moments in there. It was our first house living together as homies.
For sure. At the time, it's yourself. It's Bino.
No, Bino
came in the third.
Me, Coins,
and Zwa. For sure.
Because we always like moved the three of us.
For
like,
sure.
More like when we were like taking up space, it was always just like the three of us.
For sure.
At the time.
For sure.
As much as it's a bigger collective,
100%.
other homies could never like usually always like make it. Sometimes maybe old lady would say, yo, nah, you can't go out. Whereas me and the other two homies, like we
rebellious.
Being rebellious is always. Whereas for me and Coins, it was not really being rebellious because, like I said, we lived with the older
100%.
who was understanding and like he knew where we were trying to go.
For sure.
So yeah, so when we moved out, it was me, Coins, and Mzwa. And then the following month, Bino moved from Hoodstock to Mfuleni. Not also a pregnancy chat, but like same situation as us moving to Mfuleni. Like, you know, like right now, if you come to a point in life where you have to make a decision, it's either you go back home to Oledi or you downscale.
Just to be present.
Just to be like, I can't leave Cape Town. I can't go back to Joburg. So I'm like, fuck.
For sure.
We need to downscale.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about moving to a township in Cape Town. I've never lived in a township in Cape Town. I don't know how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. But let's see. So that's how it came about. And then Bino joined us the following month.
For sure. And this was after you guys had met Bino at the famous corner store.
Yeah, that's where we met.
He was an after brew, then?
After brew.
English speaking.
English fluently, word spoken for.
Yeah. Crazy. So at the second stop, Bino joins you.
Yeah.
Now you
at the first stop.
Bino joins you.
Now you the second month.
So now you are four homies.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next stop?
Bino joins us and then he becomes the chef of the house.
The chef of the house. Yeah, like he established his role immediately.
As soon as he makes the
chef
the famous bistro, chef. Like, fuck, okay.
Tell them about that bistro. They don't know.
This was the missing link. We're like, fuck, this was the missing link.
For sure.
Because our cook used to be me. We just like interchange the three of us. Like, yo, cook shit most of the time.
I get you.
There's a day where Coins try to make us like pancakes. The worst thing.
Disaster,
boy. Disaster.
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, and then Bino joined us to become the chef, and then we moved. Well, like our landlord kind of like evicted us because it was like, yo, you guys are partying so much. You're turning my house into a club. So we're like, no, bro, we're not. We still pay rent in time. We're young, dog. Like our life this is what our lifestyle is.
For sure.
We're still young, bro, trying to figure it out.
For sure.
So I was like, nah, I can't have young people living in my house because one day he came into our house and he found like over like 200 empties of like black label cots.
Oh,
bro. I was
man.
like, fuck, no ways, this is my house. No fucking way.
Yeah.
So like, Jens, I'm giving you till the end of this month, you gotta be out of this house. Fuck. It was like about like 10 days before month. Like, we need to find a house in 10 days?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We go out now, we're pasting papers like all over the spaza shops, like, you're looking for a full house to rent.
Yeah.
We struggle. First time we struggle, go on Facebook trying to find a house still in Fulani because like our budget at that time was still kind of
100%, yeah.
Coins was, I don't know, what was Coins doing? I think Coins was still working in True Words. True Words call center. Mzwa was still a bartender at YT. Bino was not working at that time, I think. Yeah, I don't think he was working at that time. So we're like, yo, fuck, we still need to still be in the hood. We can't move closer to town yet.
Yeah.
So we need to find a house
for sure.
Around now.
For sure.
So eventually we do find a house, luckily. One lady sees our ad at the Spaza and hits us up on WhatsApp like, yo, gents, I just saw your ad now at the Spaza. I saw you guys are looking for a house. You can come do the viewing tomorrow and then let me know how you feel about it and you can move in as soon as possible. Okay. Following day comes through. We have to go for a viewing.
Yeah.
we don't know what to expect in the hood. But like now, she's taking us further into the hood. We're like closer to the main road.
Sure.
But like now she's taking us away.
Deeper.
We're like, fuck.
The repositioning is real.
Repositioning.
Yeah.
This is throwing us off our comfort zone.
For sure.
Just like we're just coming from Kels River, which is, it's not really
a suburb. It's
a medium density.
Yeah,
like,
for
it's
sure.
not really fancy. So it's like, we're like, yo, fuck, we're coming from that? Damn. We thought we were soft, but like now life is humbling us.
No,
so
for sure.
She's taking us deeper into the hood. Damn, fuck. Where are we going now? Okay, we get to this yard. In this yard, there is 2 RDP houses.
Yeah.
And then this lady tells us, oh, listen, so me and my husband got these 2 houses together at the same time. And then so happened that they're next to each other.
Yeah.
We live in the one house and we want to rent out the other house. Oh, we're like, okay, perfect. Okay, so we go in, we see the house is this colorful house. This one wall is pink. The other wall is like green. It's like a funny house, man. But like, we're kind of desperate because we need to be out of the house.
Sure.
Like at that time, it's like we have 6 days left. So we're like, oh, easy all right, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Then if we move in and we live there for a couple months, bro. Like I think we had like, I think at that house, we had like the worst memories ever.
Oh man. Give me like the worst time, the lowest point at that house.
Yo, dog, I think the whole time I think at that time I even hit depression, bro.
Oh
like,
man.
That was the lowest point of
this
my
is
life,
the beginning
bro.
of 2018.
This like mid 2018.
For sure.
Coins just moved to Joburg because like we're going through such a rough patch. Coins like, nah, fuck, gents. Just quit this job at Truits because it was just draining him.
Yeah.
Just like, yo, gents, you know what? I'm gonna go back home. I need to go recuperate nicely. Fuck, now it's like just me, Mzwa. And like my cousin is gone. I've not chosen my life without this bro.
Yeah.
So when I'm struggling, I look around and I see him. And I see he's also struggling. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna take comfort with me. Like, we're struggling together. This is still with my cousin.
100%.
But now cousin is to say like, fuck, till's down. I'm gonna go home.
I feel you.
Go home.
Yeah.
I'm grateful he actually went home because that trip home was life changing for his music career.
100%. I remember. During that period, bro, you also took a heavy break with social media.
Yeah, I took not really a heavy break. That's when I was super active with like Converse.
Oh, yes, you were right. I remember.
Just like wasn't like doing my own shit. Like on the side. Like
for sure.
I stopped. I was working 9 to 5.
For sure.
I was working for Float at the time.
For sure.
Managing Float.
For sure.
And just doing a few projects with Converse at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I was super low key. I was super down, bro. That was the lowest point of my life. I was not going out. 2018 was like my lowest time, bro, if I'm being honest.
And I think like those lowest times really like defined or the building grounds, because I remember we became really close like around that time. We pop in at Watershed and sometimes we would walk together from Waterfront to town. Yeah, no.
I was down, bro, that time.
For sure.
Lowest,
but that light was still there because we would talk about what we wanted to do in the next 2 years.
The light never left.
Yeah, the light never left. The light never left.
Just like at a point where like my cousin is not here.
Yeah.
Like, someone who I've always like worked close to. So like everything is kind of all over the place.
100%.
And then like Mzwa also like kind of like moved out of the house.
Back to his house.
Not back to his house. He was just like living in town. So
sure.
Because he was working like
closer.
Late shift.
Yeah.
So he moved to town like to a friend's place. Just to be closer to
for sure.
Because like late shifts were like traveling back to Mfuleni that time was kind of tricky because in Uber ride would be like $300.
It's unrealistic.
It's unrealistic because your day rate at that moment is probably also you made like $300.
100%.
So you can't spend, just can't work to pay off transport. So you moved to closer to
town
to your friend's house.
Sure.
Which was like closer to YT, and then I was like me and Bino.
It's just the 2 of yous.
Yeah,
and then
we need to split rent. We need to split groceries.
The whole
worst time,
no,
bro.
I can imagine.
Worst time.
But then there was a high moment, bro. You moved from the house 2 to house 3. At house 3 now.
Also, I think what was like taking me through the worst time was like, I had just bought a car and I didn't know how to drive. And so I
that Corsa, boy.
And that constantly fuck it up. And it's like,
that Corsa was too powerful. That Corsa was powerful. I remember the time because you guys did Winter Wonderland for a week. That's the time you just recently got the car. Abo Klings, all of them were down in Cape Town. Yes. And like that's
the time where I bought my car.
For sure. So that
I was starting to see light at that time.
I get you.
of 2018.
2018.
Starting to like see light also.
Yeah. And then during that time, like you guys moved to house 3. Now you busy strategizing. Like
the cool thing about that is that, remember us coming to Mfuleni, we're coming to live with my brothers. So my brothers like gents. I've lived enough in Mfuleni. I'm at a point now. I need to move out. Like, and I'm trying to find a better lifestyle for my family. I'm trying to, like, he just got like a son. So like, yo, bro, we grew up in the hood. We know what the hood is built to do.
100%.
I need to try and save my child. Bro.
Yes, sir.
So like, yo, gents, I'm gonna try and move to Kells River. And then you guys can now sublease here in this house that I'm subleasing. So yo, we move into that house. Immediately, coins comes back. Everything's starting to come full circle, bro. Like I think at that point, we started seeing light. We started seeing light.
Yeah, no, for sure. I could tell, bro, because I was coming to you guys a lot during that time. And I even coined the house of dreams. I think for me, primarily, bro, just like being in that space. And
constantly
like,
us sharing ideas of us being here. Like we used to share ideas about getting to this point where we are right now.
Like it's so crazy, bro. I look back at those conversations. I still have some of the videos that we shared. Like it was crazy, bro. And like life was so simple back then. It didn't take a lot for us to have fun. We would just pipe beers, chill, like
cook pub.
You know what I'm saying? And like, those conversations were really like reinforcing and reassuring, bro.
I feel like the journey, bro, as much as sometimes it has this lowest point, like that's what brings us together. That's what makes it more interesting.
For sure. For sure. Boy, during that time, that's where like the like, who's calling me now?
You must fly airplane mode, boy.
Let me take this quickly.
During the episode, you wilding.
Boy, it's my home. Okay, no.
You wilding.
Let me just text this bro and let him know that like he needs to come up. Yeah, bro. So as we were saying, House of Dreams, bro. This is where we. Give me a moment. Bro, I'm recording. You can come up, bro. You can come up. I'm recording quickly, man. Alright. Second floor. Boy, the hustle never stops, boy. Even when it stops, boy. Yeah, dog. So, like, okay, sure. At this time, like you've done a couple events at like Evol, Late Night Shandies. Everything is like bubbling up again. Homies are DJing more.
Not really.
Not really. Because also
we're still like trying to like infiltrate the scene. Music scene was it's kind of tricky. So homies are still trying to infiltrate the scene at this point. When we still live in Fulani, homies are still trying to infiltrate the scene. I would say like, homies started playing more often when we established Clubhouse.
Yes. But I get you. But like you guys still had a pocket though with these like we
played mostly at our events and like maybe every now and
for sure. But the stamp really came when Clubhouse came. But before Clubhouse came, the inception of Space Sounds came, which was the ecosystem of what the music side of Broke is. You know what I'm saying? So I think with the introduction of Space Sounds, you were able to delegate, okay, sure, clothing is going to be, Broke is going to be this vehicle, and underneath this vehicle is going to be so many different platforms and incubators of ideas, Space Sounds being one, and Clubhouse being the other, you know what I'm saying? So I think, I know, with those two introductions, boy, what was the plan?
With which two introducing
Space Sounds, yeah.
So like I said, like I'm always grateful for Coin's journey back to Josie, because it kind of like opened his vision more, like in terms of music wise, like it kind of like pushed his passion, if I can say, like him going to Josie, meeting homies like Not the Jab and the other homies, just like kind of in Sub Zulu and like all the other homies that he met when he was that side, kind of like just pushed his passion. Because when he came back, I would say he did find change in Josie. Came back and said like, bro, I want to do music full time. I want to do music full time, bro. Like, I've found my sound. It's not what anyone makes.
Yeah.
I'm even struggling to find a record label that can sign me because my sound is so different.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna make my own record label, Space Sound, a record label that allows for different kinds of sounds. There's more than enough space for different kinds of sounds. It's the idea Space Sound. So it comes to me like, you're perfect, bro. Let's run with that.
Yeah, beautiful, bro. Cause
started pushing that the Space Sound. Started pushing that. I think he started pushing it more during like lockdown.
Yeah.
During lockdown, same time working on relaunching the brand. Same time he's pushing the music side. Like, yo, let's take over now, bro.
For sure.
Let's go crazy.
Because that was the time where Maak was still on Instagram Live. During deep lockdown.
I think during lockdown we all like hit throwing our throwing boards hard.
No cap.
Like we're like, you know what?
No. Let's actually think about this and think about the impact we want to make. Yeah.
We're like, you know what? We're tired of being
for sure.
The backdrop.
For sure.
No. Let's actually do this for it. Like, let's
participate.
Let's participate. Let's chase our passions. Let's inspire each other. Let's give each other more opportunity. Let's create these platforms for our tribe. And then, lockdown kind of reposition.
Yeah.
Reposition the way we saw life, bro. Because everyone, it kind of like took everyone back to zero.
Take back to basics.
Yeah, it took everyone back to basics, like to zero. Like, yo,
what we thought we knew
was like something different. Maybe this might be our life. Oh, we stay at home forever. Others not working. I was not working, bro. Like, I was not working during lockdown.
Yeah.
But I was still getting paid.
For sure.
So that like allowed me to sit down and think, damn,
I have all this time.
I have all this time. Like, I cannot sit down and I cannot stay at home and play Xbox while I lockdown.
Yeah.
Then that's when it hit me like, fuck.
Actually.
Before I started doing this thing, I had my own thing going. I have my thrift store. I have Hobville that I gave back to. I have Broke that I still need to get back to. I'm like, maybe this is the time. Maybe lockdown was a sign to say, bro, listen, I think you have collected enough information for you to go back to what you truly love. Because I like to see me working at Art Club, me working at Float Apparel as me going to school, as me interning. Because at that point, I got to learn about like retail, about the business side, about the production side. I got to learn a lot, man. So during lockdown, me sitting at home, I'm like, fuck, you know what? No, man. We're going back, bring the brand back.
Yeah.
Then we started working on that.
Nah, for sure.
Working on that, and then
you worked on that for a couple of months. Couple of months.
And so remember, I started off as Beatilia.
Yeah, Beatilia.
That's so
confused.
What is Beatilia?
Yeah.
Like, don't worry, it's coming soon.
For sure. Because also there was a point where you were really fascinated about like throwing events in a big festival. Because that was also a big dream of yours.
It is still a big dream of
for sure. But I think like at the time, late 2019, that was
like just before COVID.
Just before COVID.
My biggest idea was a festival.
And then lockdown hit, and then you focused on the GAMs. Okay, sure. And now building up or up to like how has things been different, bro? Since all of those months put in, actually people don't understand. People think like, okay, sure, this Bruce just launched the brand and everybody clapped along and welcomed them with open arms, but they don't see the 1,000 hours, 10,000 hours to have that lucky moment.
Bro.
So primarily for me, bro, at the launch, the 4th of December, 2020, boy, that was an emotional day.
Yo, not just for you only. I think for like most of us, like in Cape Town, like most of us, like kids of color, we're like,
fuck.
Possibilities are actually endless, bro.
Andile, fuck.
What
the fuck?
Yo. That was beautiful, bro. Like, I think we also tried to like curate it to a point where like the crowd could, like the public could see that like we're trying to take this serious. Like this time we're coming back like with more dedication. We're trying to really do this for real, bro.
Yes.
Hence the better qualities, the key openers, the stickers, the free stripe horse. Like we're trying to make it as wholesome
as possible. Yeah, and like
as memorable as possible.
And it's those little things that really
things that like also like our people appreciate, man. Because like we're thinking most of the people that support us is mostly youth. And I don't want you to get to my launch and say, fuck, I need to worry about buying a beer. At the same time, I still need to worry about buying this Bruce t-shirt. Fuck, no, man. So like, yo, let's try take away the minor stresses and just focus on giving people good time.
Good times, yeah.
And just making sure that this day is memorable for everyone who came through to celebrate with us, bro.
So yeah, man, like, bro, let's talk about like the trip to Johannesburg, bro. I think primarily for me it was my first time in Joburg. It was going to be my debut in Joburg, and it was gonna happen at such a high level, because what we were bringing to Joburg, we weren't bringing just ourselves. What we were bringing a story, a message of who we are and where we come from. And I think the beauty of us Cape Town bros is like a lot of things for us doesn't take too much energy or effort to really put together. If it makes sense, let's go, you know? And I feel like the way we do things, like we pay a lot of attention to details. We just not willy-nilly and just like, okay, sure, boy, we're gonna do this tomorrow. It took us a long time to go to Joburg, and like I remember
because you first said you're not sure, then you said you're going, then a couple of days before you're like, fuck, dog, like I'm not sure if I should be doing this trip. I just got this money. I think I should just buy equipment, bro, for markup plan.
Yeah.
But I'm like, boy, I get you fully, like I get you. Like this is a tricky decision, but like this trip might ever happen once in life.
Hey,
like, it's fine. Buy me my ticket, dog. Book
boy,
my bus ticket.
I didn't book that bus ticket,
and
boy.
I said, boy, that bus ticket was already booked. I said, boy, that bus ticket was already booked. I just had to convince you that we're going.
Bro, that was one of the most memorable 24 hours of my life. Like the night before, us
you coming to camp at the
Pozi. And even that day, Abs came to the house.
Sleep, bro.
We didn't sleep. Abs decided that day. He's like, yo, he's joining the boys on this pilgrimage. He's like, yo, it's too powerful. Shout out Abs. Shout out. And then I was like, for me, I couldn't sleep because I just had so many things running to my mind, because I knew exactly I just didn't want to go to Joburg for the pop-up. I knew that I needed to collect somewhat of a time step, somewhat a reflection of what will encapsulate what is Mjozolo, the form today.
Yeah.
Which is obviously like, you know, a very big reference point of like my filmmaking and my directorial style. Because obviously I'm not just going to Joburg I'm just going to Joburg. I'm searching.
You are going to tell your own story.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm there to capture the black experience, because all I know from a black experience is Cape Town, and that's not a black experience. We're the minority here. You know what I mean? So it's like going to Joburg for me, a lot was going through my mind, boy. And I was like, yo, it's time. Boy, that week that we spent in Joburg, we can equate it to what you call, boy, that's a concept, boy.
That's a concept.
Bro,
that's
like
a concept that can never happen in real life, in real time. It's a concept.
Take me through that trip to Joburg on the bus, and take me through that 7 days we spent there, and that concluding moment where that felt to you that, okay, sure, we've came and we conquered, my brother.
Bro, like I said, bro, like going to Joburg, it felt like, yo, we're not just going there for ourselves. We're going to represent our city. We're going to represent Cape Town. Like, if ever we had like flopped that trip, like it would have like reflected bad on what we do in the side. So I felt like that trip came with so much pressure, at the same time came with so much exciters in terms of fuck. Like, we're going to Joburg just as homies. We built this house. Like, what we believe in ourselves, bro. Like, it takes so much belief to say, listen, I'm gonna take money and just spend it all into this one thing.
It was a lot of money.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. Like, I have no guarantee of what this carries. And I also don't even know how I did the budget for that thing, but it just seemed to work out so perfect, because I don't remember us being hungry or us running out of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we went there with accommodation, we came back, everything was chilled. But like, that was a crazy week, bro. Like, just getting there.
What was your highest moment?
My highest moment, my highest moment of that trip, fuck. The last day, bro.
Of the pop-up.
Picking up at the pop-up, actually. not just the last day, like picking up the pop-up.
Why do you think that is?
I think I got to meet people like on a very personal level. Like people came up to me and said, "Yo, bro, like listen, what you and the gents are doing, it's powerful, bro. It's something that we cannot deny. It's something that no one can go against." So like I think for me that was like a very emotional moment for me because like I got to meet some of the bros that like I came up looking up to, bro. Like just seeing, like for example, dog, I came up going to sneaker exchange, bro. Like so. I came up looking at Zay, thinking, yo, dog, this bro is doing a lot for the culture. Like, I love his contribution. Like, also seeing him there at the pop-up. Also, that was just crazy. Seeing the likes of Wanda, the likes of Xavier. Like, it's just crazy, bro. That was like a crazy time to experience, like, that level of support. Like, people showing love at that level. Like, especially in a city where you do not reside in. Like, they don't owe you anything, but these people have decided to, like,
bro,
take up their time and come and sit with us and rap.
Let's talk about the kids that were coming from Val with the money in their hands.
Those are my kings, bro. Like this from, shout out to everyone in Val. That's like biggest love, bro. Our biggest love comes from Val, bro. Like every week I ship over 20 autos going to Val.
Yeah.
So like, so in gang like they say, yo, from man, we did not come here to stay for the pop-up. I'm just here to buy the cap and leave. Like, me, my last train is leaving like in 2 hours. I saw light is coming, like carrying literally 300 bags, bro. Like, like when I got the cash, it's wet, bro. The light is just been sweating, carrying this cash. He just wants to buy the cap and go.
Wow.
Like this, I want to buy staple teas and go home. Like me looking at that, I'm like, fuck.
Wow.
What is life at this point?
Wow.
What is life, bro?
Crazy.
So it was a really crazy thing, bro, to experience. People came through, we like bought like a lot of shit. Like we are so close to selling out. Dog.
No, why not? Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Like some of the items sold that first day. Like headwear sold that first day.
Yeah.
First day was so great, we had to cancel the second day.
Just because, okay, no, boys.
No, let's save it. Let's save it for the last day.
Yeah. No, beautiful, bro. The curation was beautiful. Shout out to the people in Unwrap for really treating us with slice.
Shout out. Sending love to
everyone. You guys really held it down. Yeah, no, for sure.
Tabo who bought us raids at no charge. Like shout out to everyone, bro.
Everyone. You changed our lives for real. And then 2 days later, 3 days later, M. Jozolo comes out. What's your thought process when you see this piece? Because you saw this kid, this younger brother of yours, going to Josie with a suitcase full of clothes with this not even launched brand. Like Asa Satan wasn't launched at the time, but even Imran gave me those clothes. He was really like, he trusted me, but there was an edge to him. Like, actually, not a lot of things are answered here. But that belief that you speak about of not knowing, he was like, boy, run with it.
I think also for him, also it was a matter of like seeing this. You take yourself serious. For you to be embarking on this journey, like to Joburg on your own, like it's your first time going to Joburg. That means that you take your dreams, your aspirations serious. Therefore, I can also trust you with my dreams. Because if you value your own dream, you clearly respect my dream too. I'm sure that's what Imran saw. Like, you know what? In fact, let me give the youngin a shot, and then clearly you did justice with it, bro.
Hey,
for me, it was like low-key my most proud moment of you. Before this one right now, because I just took him to Joburg. You know, like the entire trip, you are my responsibility, dog.
For sure.
Like you, Jesse. I don't care about my bros. Those ones there. So just like
for
you,
sure.
Jesse.
For sure.
Lama, I don't want about it because it's going back home. You and Jesse, I know it's your first time. I know you have like. Low-key, I'm the reason why you guys are on this trip.
For sure.
So you're my responsibility.
For sure.
So I need to make sure that this trip is fruitful. Like it brings out something out of you. Like you can come back home carrying something. Say, yo, already, like as I was in Josie, I was not just going up and down drinking lean. No,
for sure.
I was not drinking lean. I was working this, and this is what I came with. And I hope this takes me somewhere. I don't know yet where it's gonna take me, but I hope it takes me somewhere. So when you put that out and me seeing the feedback, I was like, yeah, I didn't just take an empty vessel with me to Joburg. Someone just taking up space for no reason. I take a bro who's trying to chase something, who's trying to make something of themselves. And like, bro, I was super proud, bro, seeing you put out like that body of work. Crazy. Shout out to you.
Nah, bro, flowers.
Like the growth is amazing.
Hey, man, we all growing, bro. Full circle.
Full
like,
circle, dog.
It's crazy. Shout out to Jesse also.
Shout out to you. Jesse's like
they don't tell them about Jesse's role on that entire trip.
No. You cannot limit Jesse. You cannot belittle Jesse to just that trip. Jesse in general. Like, what?
Okay, let's
happening.
Like
you need to give him flowers right
for
now
sure.
while he's still alive. You shouldn't wait for him to pass and say,
no.
Yo, Jesse was
Like
Jesse is the most valuable player. Like
I heard a kid at the Josie pop up. Jesse Dwells, the colored broke boy. I'm like, yo, that was powerful.
Also, our relationship with Jesse has been some of the most craziest things ever.
For sure.
Because Jesse will tell you that he attended some of our events, but
way back in the day,
2016, 17. But I'm like, I didn't know Jesse until the night before the pop-up where he DM'd me and said, bro, can I come shoot this thing?
This is December.
That's me after running away from your invoice. From your invoice. And then Jesse hit me up. I'm like, he's like, yo, I want to come through and shoot the film after movie for this film. And then hopefully you can use it as the after movie. Yo, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't have money. Like, yo, bro, don't worry, I already have the equipment. I just want to come through and shoot. I just want permission to shoot there.
Yeah.
Comes through and does justice with it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he shares with me during the pop-up at Whale. He keeps on coming. Yo, bro, this is
the progress. Yes.
I'm gonna need story videos that you guys shot on your phones.
Nice.
Just like as cutaways.
For sure.
Fire.
For sure.
Then he puts it out. Then that's when everyone sees what happened.
Yo.
Life-changing, I think, for all of us.
Life
for us, for him as well.
Yo, that was the turning point where, okay, sure, Jesse make that conscious decision that,
like, listen, this is what I'm doing.
My role is the documentarian of the Broke Boys.
Never mind of the Broke Boys, like of culture. Of like street culture in general. Because Jesse is not limited to just shooting what Broke Boys are doing. As much as we can be greedy with him sometimes. Yo, bro, let's go to Joe's this week. But like he is really making sure that like
key player.
It's our lives are a reference point to whoever is coming after us. Because it's all pointless, bro.
For
what
sure.
we're doing right now, if ever there's no like 5 years down the line, I can show you.
It's not
like, we actually went to Joburg. Because like think about it, 20 years down the line, you're gonna tell your kids like, no, we actually went to Joburg. He's like, I got a timer. Lying now.
But when you pull out the whole,
like our parents, unfortunately, our parents tell us stories, but they didn't have a Jesse, so
visuals.
we want to like, a timer, you lie. But as in our case, we will have Jesse to say, they actually did it. Actually, let's go to my studio. Let's go to my theater and then let me just put on the bioscope and then he actually takes them through the journey. Like, this is the first time I met them. This is the pop-up. This is the Budweiser
the first Thursdays.
Jesse is the most valuable player, bro.
No,
like,
for sure.
I think it's Jesse than everyone else.
For sure.
It's Jesse.
Big flowers to
it's
Jesse.
You, everyone else. Because you guys are making sure that like, there is the documents like that people look through and say, oh, bro, this Bruce actually did this.
For sure. Nah, flowers to Jesse, big flowers.
Yeah, flowers to you too, bro. Flowers to you guys, making sure that us, the guys that are putting product out there, we are well documented.
For sure.
Like, shout out.
It's important, bro. We need to have that reference point, so a archival reference. So for the kids that's coming after us, they can identify exactly where it begins, how it's done.
How can we manipulate this game?
And how we can take it further. Because it's not about me, it's not about you, it's bigger than you, it's bigger than us, you know what I'm saying? We the vessels carrying it, you know what I'm saying? So
I like to always tell people like, bro, like I'm just a slave, bro.
For sure.
I'm working for the people.
For sure.
I work for the people.
For sure. And then we touched Joburg, we recorded everything that happened in Joburg. It's even Abs almost getting arrested. Boy, that was a crazy trip, bro. That was a crazy trip, bro.
A bottle of Valentine's.
A bottle of Valentine's on the way just to take off the edge. I know, powerful, bro. It made me who I am today, no cap.
No lie.
Bro.
That's all I wanted, bro.
No, for sure.
Like you said, when you go to Joburg, I said when the time is right, we'll go.
Yeah.
And the time came and we went and we came, we saw, we conquered.
Hey, shout out to all the homies in Joburg for also treating us with utmost hospitality. Outside of everyone, for sure.
Also, yeah, just shout out to everyone. Also, we just like hopped on the bus and say, yo, listen, I believe in this idea.
Let's go.
I'm coming.
Let's go. Eish, man. Beautiful thing happens in Joburg. 2-3 months later, you're like, coach, boy, we probably take it to the top just before the year ends. I'm like, boy, what's going on now? It's like, boy, honestly, at this point, it's beyond me. I'm like, yo, I feel it, boy. But wiser. Yeah. I think for me, but why that was powerful, because that was an end of an era where the homies were preparing to move out of the House of Dreams into a different shift that where we are now, Warwick. But like,
I don't think we were preparing at that point. We were like starting to have the idea of saying like, yo, we are powerful, but imagine if ever we're closer to everything. Started having the conversation of saying they shouldn't let us move to town.
Yeah.
As much as right now we're having the conversation of they shouldn't let us touch overseas. That time we're like, they shouldn't let us move to town. No problem.
Yeah. But wiser happens, bro. There's a whole film piece that John from California directed and shot, which was very powerful. I think it was the first time where the homies got to be portrayed in a light in a homely environment, just like day-to-day living, and also like a very powerful and related story. Boy, you were next to Lionel Messi.
Yeah, Lionel Messi was actually next to me, but I get you.
Powerful. I'm powerful, boy. Yes. It was too much, boy. It was too much, boy. Nah, that moment was really, really emotional. Even the screening process, bro. Like, yo.
I feel like we just always try to make everything as powerful as possible. Yes, the screening moment, like trying to like curate it at that level.
Yeah, boy. That was. What was the conversation with my lady when that happened, bro? Like,
I only actually spoke to you about that when I went to Josie after the pop-up.
Sure. I remember that family.
When I was going for my brother's
wedding. Yeah.
So we all sitting in the lounge. And then I don't know how we ended up. I think my niece was like, yo, actually, like you can't be treating my uncles like this. This guy's actually big. Because my niece keeps up with, like all of like our nieces, our nephews, the younger ones, our cousins.
For sure.
They keep up with social media. They tapped in. So they have this thing of calling us like, hey, yo, influencers are Sekaya.
Yeah.
So they're like, yo, we feel like the family does not see what you guys really are about. And then my niece like, guys, can I just play something on YouTube? So our family sitting down. Yo, bro, it's like, for me, it's like, fuck. Damn.
I feel you. It's that.
I don't know how to feel, bro. Like, I'm my mom's last born, so like, I always just feel like all my achievements, like, I just for that lady, bro. For more than anything, I never wanted to like say, fuck, I'm worried about that boy. So like, seeing me at that level, to say like, fuck, my boy is doing as much as she's a very religious lady, and I was doing a campaign for a peer, she was like able to put the religion aside and say, I'm actually proud of my son. This is what he's doing.
For sure.
So it was a crazy moment for me, actually chatting to my whole family about that, and then my brother before me also just coming in to vouch for the boys, because he's like, he plays the role of like our bookkeeper, our accountant. He manages all our funds. So he came in to vouch like, yo, like this bro is literally about it.
Like, you know? Yeah.
He's literally about it.
Yeah.
Because like there was a point where I was the black sheep at home. So like I think for my mom it's very emotional, like seeing me turn to this person who I've become right now.
When the dreams and the creativity comes to a profession.
Yeah, so she was like, yo, wow, this is amazing.
Beautiful. Nah, that was a really special moment, and I'm grateful that you actually had that moment with them. No, very, very powerful, boy. Yo. And then boom, 2022 happens. We're like, okay, sure, boys. 2020, 2021, like, yo, we turned out.
What's turned out?
Oh, but it's like, yo, we need to, what's the story? It's again that chat of like, what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
Tiano, they like, boys.
We start chatting.
I'll start
chatting, boy.
Yo, I feel like that collab went over a lot of people's heads.
Yeah.
But I feel like it will make sense.
It will make sense.
Yeah.
That was not really... I don't really like to refer to that as a collab. That was like the introduction.
An introduction.
The actual collab is coming.
Yes.
At that point, we're just like introducing each other.
To each other's audiences.
To each other's audience.
For sure.
Like, oh, these are the guys.
For sure.
These are the guys.
For sure.
Like right now, you got to meet Maru, Urban Pest. You got to actually know who is Tiano.
No, yeah.
Apart from us usually always sharing their stuff on social media.
Yeah, the homies came down.
To meet and say, these are the guys.
Yo, the Amsterdam link up is actually so beautiful.
No lie.
Because this city has so many similarities to Amsterdam.
No lie.
And the stories are so similar of like kids from Suriname, kids from different African countries living in a very like posh white orientated space.
Lie.
But all of them are compelling. You feel me?
Show.
Killing shit. Like true story. Eben and Maru killing shit.
No lie. Shout out to the whole family. Like
the
whole Tiano family.
The whole Tiano family, like y'all are doing amazing work and it's gonna make sense shortly. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, like the energy also of them coming to Cape Town, it was like, we didn't think it through too much. It did this.
Bro, like we started like chatting on even like Zoom calls back and forth.
For sure. Setting it up.
Like how can we best come up with a collab?
For sure.
That's not corny or
generic.
Yeah, not forced. So, like, what best to communicate who we are, and where we come from, and what we trying to do. Hence, us using the graphic of Freddie with the Team Cup Falls to represent the connection between the two of us. It's still upcoming brands, young upcoming brands. So from then, like your homies, I like the concept.
Nice.
And then print the t-shirts, print the tote bags. Homies say, yo, listen, we're flying in Jan.
Yeah.
Then like, say less. We're going to shower first Thursday at the store.
Sure.
Small party, then we take it up at Clubhouse. Bruce Land, we create a small first Thursday soiree at the store. Feedback, people come through, they buy shit. Yo, it was actually a good one, bro. Like
very
our
much so.
First ever external collab, like our first ever, because our first collab was not just our first ever collab outside.
I feel you.
The movement, because our first collab was obviously Space Sounds.
And that was in-house.
Now we're doing external, which was international, not local.
Yeah, boy.
So just as to say, this is the level where we see ourselves. See ourselves as like a global brand.
Global conversation.
Worldwide. Yeah. Like we want to start a global conversation.
For sure.
Because home, we can always come back home, bro.
Yes, sir.
But we want to take it just
to the top.
To the top.
Yes, sir.
Who's come through, we do the pop-up.
Pop-up went super well.
And nice vibes.
Super nice vibes. Like, I like the fact that Amachita were accessible. They were meeting everyone. Everyone had a conversation with everyone. And then Gorgeous came later, and then we said, Clubhouse. Tell them about Clubhouse and tell them about how Clubhouse became Islotis Asekaya.
You can't imagine life before Clubhouse.
Boy, people watch your stories every Thursday and Sunday. They have FOMO.
Try thinking about it.
It's so pure.
Life before Clubhouse.
Eish, boy, talk about it.
Yo, so Clubhouse is a crazy place, bro.
Eish.
Because previously, that place was known for being very white. So people seeing it at this point where it's like, fuck.
POCs galore.
And they're having the time of their lives. This is Kloof, bro.
Yeah.
We're not talking like Long Street, we're talking Kloof.
Kloof, yeah.
Bro, what? Where did you ever think at any point to see anything like that?
Yo.
So after the pop-up at the store, we go to Clubhouse. We take it up to it's the first Thursday, bro. One of the most hectic.
And Maru and Eben is in our company,
bro.
Yeah. I think those homies really had a good time, bro. Like and Amachita, Eben was also playing on the decks.
Because he said he's a DJ. He's like, bro, let's try and make it as collaborative as possible.
Yes, sir.
We make a small party. You play, we play.
Yeah.
Sell clothes. We try and just bring these worlds together.
Yeah. And obviously now Clubhouse is that what influx was in the beginning, but now the space for partying is actually Clubhouse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Over like the past drops that we did and stuff.
Yeah.
Get shut down.
Yeah.
Get too wild.
Yeah.
Like, you live over like
for sure
200, 300 kids, like literally just
in a store.
And and it's mostly kids of color.
For sure.
It's a culture shock, like to the law in Cape Town. Like, yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
So you constantly get shut down. Like, you say that you guys are causing a riot. Like, it's not even. No, literally, we do not say we're inviting 500,000 people. We just say we are releasing our awesome
exactly.
And 200 people, 300 people, 400 people to just say, listen, I'm not doing anything on the day. And I actually fucks with this boy.
For sure.
I'm gonna pull through.
For sure.
We cannot be held accountable for. So we just want you to come by, girls. And it's a first Thursday, bro.
And now, just like you always leave a stamp of wherever the boys go, how would you describe that stamp that you left at Influx and the Bro Clubhouse?
Like Influx will forever be that one-stop destination for culture, because I feel like after Corner Store, we had Influx.
True story.
Like, that's how I think of it. Because after Corner Store, there was no other place where we could meet and just enjoy each other's company and not be pretentious and just like actually meet your tribe. Like, come through. Just maybe on Saturdays you having a beer, just chilling outside the store, having results, or just meeting new people. Other people are shooting at the back.
Yeah.
So I feel like the whole idea of Influx was just to have a space where our tribe can come and just link and connect with us also as the drivers behind the vehicle. So that was the idea.
Yeah. Nah, beautiful, bro. And Clubhouse?
Clubhouse was like, yo, bro, there's no other place in the city where people can come and party, bro. Like, people want to listen to my piano, dog.
True story.
We in Cape Town, like I said, school, we'd go, maybe our places are playing disco, and then our people of color are like, yo, now where should I go for a job? Like, don't worry, we got you. Make a Clubhouse for our tribe. Come through, you can come here fun.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy yourself.
Man.
Meet new people. That's what Clubhouse is about.
So it's the eventing side, it's the clothing, it's the music, and it's overall lifestyle.
The food is coming soon.
The food is coming soon.
Yeah, the Gambinos.
The Gambinos. What you know about the Gambinos, bro?
It's coming soon.
But I think one of the most also powerful events that you guys had recently was the collab between the family of between 5 and 10.
10 and 5.
10 and
Eater.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yo, bro. I think for me also, like, the curation, it felt like something that was well thought of. It felt like something.
It took us time.
It took you time because the collaboration was with Pizza Shed and the beef eat, like the gin, you know, and like that mergence was powerful, bro. Like, I think when I look back to that night, bro, like I have this problem of mopping the floor unintentionally.
No, like, that's who you are.
That's who I am, but
that's why Fry Pen was like, stop dancing. Bro, can a day go by without you dancing?
I promise, bro, it's like, it's not intentional, it's just like the vibes that I tap in, bro. How did that initiative come together, bro?
So Star hit us up about
shout out to Star.
Like, Star lives up to a name. Like, Star for Star player. Star. So hit us up on some, yo, listen, Beef Eater is starting this new initiative where City Stories. Where they're trying to do crossover. Of unlikely collabs, which is like us in Pizza Shed, like food and clothing. They want to do this thing where you showcasing what's happening in your city. Like, what's actually happening in your city. What do people do for fun? And then they're like, you guys curate an event, and then have some pizza, bring your people through, let them have fun. Let's show how you guys get down in your city.
For sure.
Hence you mopping the floor. That's how we get down in our city.
True story.
And that was amazing, bro. That was a good night, actually.
It was, bro. Like, from the beginning to end, the lineup, the location. Like, when I saw the boys, I was like, yo, boy, You remember back when we used to do this thing in Evolve, distorted sound?
No lie.
Now there's a section where people can actually have a pizza, a meal. There's a section where people can dance.
Constant growth, bro.
Constant growth, bro.
Yeah.
Like 360.
Aggressively progressive.
Aggressively progressive. Yo, that's a beautiful thing, bro. Like, true story. I think primarily, bro, like, it's an ongoing story.
Like someone once said, like a couple of years back, like, I like your evolution story. Fuck you, best put it, bro. It is evolution story. It's like it's a constant.
You know, what's the next step now?
Exactly.
Well, what's the next step? Like, for like, people don't understand, like, there's so much broke members. Like, I consider myself a broke member.
Obviously.
Boy, like, we all broke, you know. Like,
it's a family.
it's a school.
It's a school.
You know what I'm saying? It's a school, bro, of incubating so many incredible individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very powerful individuals.
Very,
Emphasis.
you know. So I come from the school of broke, and my education is in the streets.
Especially even like some people don't even know about our house parties.
Eish.
That's another wild side of us that like this side of life does not know about.
Eish, bro, and we used to have crazy,
Some of the wildest,
bro.
So like you've been through
Yeah.
like each and every
phase,
each and every grade
of
the
bro.
school of
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think primarily for me, like, yo, dog, like, yeah, it's been a crazy ongoing story, bro. And like, even now I'm asking you what's next, bro. Like, you don't know what's next, cause it's like,
you don't know what's next. All I can say is that we're gonna need a bigger pipeline.
For sure.
We're gonna need a bigger pipeline.
For sure.
A lot is in the pipeline.
For sure. What's your conversation to the African movement now, with the homies really like killing shit in other countries as well, like the Free the Youth of the world? I mean, Daily Paper's always been a monumental figure. Tiano, you know what I mean? Like, what do you have to say for that energy that resides, and also with the energy that resides in SA, with the Wandas of the world, the Lucanium Dingis of the world, the Tebe Magugus of the world, where now, like, we are entering a very serious global conversation.
I feel like more than ever right now, Africa has people's eyes, bro.
For sure.
It has people's attention.
For sure.
Looking into what's happening in Ghana, what's happening in Lagos, what's happening in Cape Town, what's happening in Josie.
For sure.
Like, bro, like, I feel like right now, people are trying to listen to what Africa has to offer.
For sure.
Listen to what Africa has to say.
For sure.
So, hence, look at the one that just taking up Milan now, dog. Like, what a time. So, like, what I can say is, like, right now we are at our, I don't want to say at our peak.
Because it hasn't started yet. It's a
And
beginning.
also the thing about the peak is that, like, I studied economics, so it comes from a peak, and then it has to come down.
Slow, yeah.
So for me, it's constantly, we're at a point where
it's that
it's
progressive,
aggressively progressive.
Aggressively,
it's aggressively progressive once again, like for all of us in Africa. Look at the likes of Free the Youth. I mean, before the late Vigil passed away, it was like, yo, I take my head off for the boys. They're doing a lot.
Yeah.
The likes of the motherland.
Yeah.
It's a lot, bro, that's happening, bro. Like I'm saying, bro, like it's Africa's time now.
For sure.
It's now, bro.
For sure. What do you want the world to know about broke, bro? What's that message or overall responsibility that you have with the ecosystem of what you carry? We understand you, the Mpasha side of broke, because obviously, like, creative director, like, you oversee a lot of, like, the clothing side. But besides the clothing, overall, boy, like, what would us people, the audience, lovers of what you do, should take away from broke, bro? Like simply.
Keep on dreaming, bro. Like, coming from where I'm coming from, bro, I never, like, this is a dream, bro. Like, it's not a dream come true. It's a dream. Like, I'm still in it. Like, at some point, I feel like I'm gonna wake up from it, bro. Like, bro, just chase your dreams more than anything. Broke is a mindset. Try and make the most of what you have, bro. Go against the odds, bro. Go against the odds. Possibilities are endless.
Message to your younger self?
You're right. You're right.
I feel you.
That's the message to my younger self. You're right.
I feel you.
The dream is valid.
I feel you.
Like, as much as you doubt, but the dream is valid.
Thank you so much for coming through, man.
Thank you for having me, King.
Ish, man.
Thank you. It's always nice chatting. I slept at 2 last night. Chatting. Just chatting.
It's beautiful, bro.
Beautiful.
I love the men we becoming and the men we evolving to, bro.
I hope we can inspire those that are coming up.
For sure, bro.
You know, my brother always say, aspire to inspire before you expire.
And with that, we can close it, bro. Thank you so much, my king.
Thank you for having me.
Flowers.
Thank you.
Sizo Matala.